fear-mongering. Mongering Radio live in the great state. 11th month, 11th day, 2024. Begging season close at hand. It is Veterans Day. I see a lot of people putting videos out today, and okay, they appreciate it, but I shot the military of the armed forces. Every audio I do make sure they're remembered every day. May the veterans come home, may the MIAs come home soon. You know, during the holiday season. Will be away from their families. They missed Halloween with the kiddos and whatever else, and Thanksgiving. They put an extra plate out for them. We always do when we have Thanksgiving. We put an extra plate out for the military and the armed forces that are away from their families, serving for your lovely country. But it's great you guys do it, but it's always just a one-time thing on 4th of July or Memorial Day, and they could really give two Fs about the cups and anything else, as they say, right? My name is Jeff. Welcome to Commercial Music Free Sponsor Free Podcasting. I hope all is well out there. Well, I'm feeling wonderful, delicious, sexy, outrageous, and also very, very, very contagious. On a beautiful, I had to go downtown and get a ladder and go to this building, right? I can see it. I've been going there for 10 years, at least 10 years. There's no one in there. I'm like, listen, you know who I am. I'm wearing my colors. There's a ladder. He wouldn't give it to you unless I had to have someone. I'm like, oh, come on, man. What is wrong with you, man? I mean, we're doing a $10 million project here. It's been ongoing forever in a day. I'm like, you Nimrod, an idiot. I'm like, oh, my goodness. I'm just like, please, bitch, please. I mean, bitch, please. I mean, Jesus. I mean, for the love of God. Let's get... Let's see here now. Let's get some long ones on here, shall we? Let's see. Where did it go? Let's go light a wash. Let's do some light a washing here, shall we? There we go. But perfect. The music's in the background. You've got the reverb in your ears. It's another version, another fun time on Fear-Mongering Radio. The lawnmower's still getting fixed. Leaves are coming down. I can kind of see the Great Lake, Shady Oak, and, you know, it's looking forward to the snow. I see a lot of people coming through a lot of the RVers. I've watched a couple that have come through, and they're all down there at Cortez. It's like, it's the last place I'd spend my time with a bunch of idiots. Buy me a cup of coffee, this, buy a cup of coffee, that. That's just a non-stop skullduggery. I listened to a Troll Patrol live stream today, and it was pretty good. I've had some traffic to the audios here. Been pretty good here in Fear-Mongering Radio. I just bought myself something on a Blackhawks hoodie. Beautiful Blackhawks. I've got about $5,000. I'm able to spend it on my PayPal. It's beautiful. I saw it. I'm buying that, man. I bought it. XXL. It's sweet. I do get a lot of views on Chrome. They put all my stuff there. I appreciate people on Chrome coming over. I've been getting some room on Apple Podcast. Also Spotify, which puts money in my account here. They pay me over here in the PayPal. So I appreciate it that people come over. Wherever your IPs you're at, domestic and abroad. We have 352 listable episodes. We have a little over 62,000 total downloads. And we have 587 live plays, but that doesn't really matter. It's after the fact. United States, France, South Korea, Israel, Japan, and Switzerland. Let my people go. California, New Jersey, Minnesota, Rhode Island, the stalker. That'd be Dave. I've not spoken to Dave 25. I don't know if he's in the Hooskow. Called him on Saturday. I was at the airport, and usually he just calls me half stoned and drunk. Maybe Dave 25 is in the Hooskow where he belongs. Stoker. Missouri, North Carolina, Arizona. I own my mother's house in a surprise. My brother is down there having a sausage party. I see Logano, whatever his name is, won it all in the playoff system. Arizona, like I said, but surprised Arizona is okay. I mean, my sister used to live in Glendale. The bitch lived up in Snowflake. I wouldn't live in that state and paid me. Wouldn't do it. California, Vermont, San Diego, Cowpote approved, Santa Fe, and San Pedro. Oregon, Albany are new to the show. Minnesota, Foley and Apple Valley, on Apple Valley. Colorado, Denver, I love the narrow gauge terrain. Love that down there. I told that one guy, New York Dan, to go to the gingerbread house. I made a comment down below. Then my other guy, Fiesta Adventures, he's over in Eureka at the zoo. I've been there a long time ago. I told him to go to the Trees of Mystery. I hope he goes. See him do that. It's cool as hell place. So I hope he does. I hope that New York Dan goes. It's really kind of, it's in Brooklyn, the last 2 blocks, New York Dan. St. Louis, so Waukesha, and Pennsylvania is, I can't pronounce it, really long. Stalker, Michigan, and Mankato, whatever the hell it's called. Indiana, Hamilton. To appreciate all the IPs that roll in and wherever you're at. I don't do what I used to do. I used to do a lot, but busy with rug burn and other such behaviors going on. When you're busy, you're busy, you're busy. Just wish I had more time, but I love podcasting. It's fun. Do an audio version. I don't know if you video, but the audios go up on 30 different platforms. Is Sarasota Tim an expert? What's her name? His fiance did one, Miss Vicky. She needs to marry his young ass. I see, as I see it. Carolyn RV is all upset about Donald J. Trump getting it. It's not worth it. Build a bridge, get over it. But Fiesta Adventures deserves more. He's a good guy. Check him out. Go watch him. Share him. I know I'll be Sarasota and Tammy getting drunk. Grifters Anonymous. One day ago, just looked at the video. We'll talk about that. It's like, really? These are stalking this man. Literally stalking him. It's pretty funny. But it is a day for the veterans of the armed forces. We always appreciate your service to this country. The men, women, blue, and God bless the working class. Why the traffic was so easy today is the government employees weren't running on the highways and byways in Minneapolis, St. Paul. So it's kind of nice to boogie through. If I had to go from St. Paul out to Brooklyn Park to the Lowry Tunnel, it was simple as a pimple. It was kind of nice. But we appreciate all the branches that have served us well. 1 and 2 forgotten in Vietnam. 58,000 plus men and women lost their lives, plus the collateral damage on all the wars. We appreciate you guys out very, very much. I've never served. I serve with my mouth. Speak of them every time in the audio version and the videos. We appreciate the Air Force, the Army, and the Marines, the Navy, and the Merchant, National Coast Guard, in and out of uniform. Thank you so much for this service. Appreciate every day. And man, the Ivory Tower, if you guys watch anything, it was about if it would have happened, we didn't make a success to storm those beaches, we might be America. Free elections, stop the steal, right? All right, man, yahoo, because I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Lewinsky, yahoo. Anyways, thank you. You don't like a cop, then call a crackhead. Call a crackhead. That's all we're saying. I don't like one. Way it works. That's a nice sub. We're up to 677 so far. I appreciate it very, very much. I've gotten 39 subs the last 28 days. How am I doing on the... let me see, earning. What am I seeing? I've got enough subscribers. Well, getting closer and closer. I'm about 800 hours of watch time, but it doesn't make a big difference. So, but anyways, anyhow, like I said, don't call crackhead. You know, that's all we're asking. It's not that tough to step up to the plate. We said the working class out there, dishwashers, bus girls, cooks, truck drivers, warehousemen, secretaries, All you people out there that I see working the construction people out there, appreciate it. All you guys do for this country, domestic and abroad, that work hard. Thank you. I was listening to Dr. Phil talk about Aaron Hernandez. Oh, yeah. He said, made bad choices. That's right. You are your choices in life. You are your choices. Good and bad. You are who you run with. We're going to run with criminals, what you're going to be. Criminal. That's all there is to it. You're going to be a criminal. Okay? That's all there is to it. Make poor choices. Don't be a mistaken choice. Make poor choices. Be in poor places. Under a bridge. It's a condom. Sex is fun. You F in the back seat of the car. You have sex on the couch. You make love in the bed. That's fine. Keep the kids' house out of it. Make sure it's wet and filthy and consensual. Just go at it. That's fine. Smashing gas on them. You don't like two men having sex. I get it. You're watching two women. That is gay sex. It's not a very Christian thing to be doing, to choke your chicken to women when you would take the life of two consenting men. So please, okay? Don't like it. Don't watch it. Prevent AIDS, herpes, and gonorrhea, and needle in the penis. Father of children. Women are carrying that child. Cheese is good. But anywho's, safe sex will always be an issue. Well, thank you. And don't drink and drive. Please call someone, or you will murder someone. Pick up the phone. Too much to drink. Convicted felon in old Canada. You can't go to Canada. I like Canada. So anyways, published my announcement. Speculation sports. We speculate. We're already week 10 already. My Cowboys got embarrassed. Jerry Jones bitching about the shades, I guess. But it's the way it is. And if you didn't know, the Cowboys were going to be separate and not going to make the playoffs. I mean, come on. Jerry Jones got to stop breathing before we get our sixth ring. So it is what it is. All the people get paid to talk about the Cowboys have been like coming to, what do you think? I told us it's 7-10 for Christ's sake. But anyways, yeah, life is good. Did some videos in the woods. Did one in a car wash. The code was still there. Question for Christ in a car wash. That'll come up. I might put some of those car ones up. But it's been kind of fun dick riding the name of Sarasota Tim and the haters and pissed them all off. This will be up on the 12th day of November. We'll put it up tomorrow. So we'll spank it up. Give the ones to breathe a little bit. But so I you can just see the titles. I know that Ace Frehley from Blind Views, he did one on Tater. He took his cats to NASCAR. My brother was at that race. I know he likes Longo. His boy won. My brother was all psyched on Faker Book about him winning. So, because he was right out there in Surprise, or pretty close to Goodyear, to go hang out on the outskirts. And something about steaks. I think I did I listen to Tater's video? I might listen to a bit of something about Walmart steaks. It doesn't matter if you buy the steak, as long as it's a quality steak. Walmart just gets good. I mean, I don't mind steak. So it's a big thing about steaks. I listened to what's his name? Ace Frehley from Blind Views bitch about Tater and the cat or whatever else. It's like, I mean, allegedly he's blind, whatever, was whining about him and blah blah blah, and went to NASCAR and had the time of his life. And those are pretty wild places there. I've been to the Arizona one twice. And it's like, yeah, they bring a Walmart in there. It's like a whole compound there. We were there. They get through the whole week. I mean, if I was an RVer, I'd go to a few NASCARs. I'd go to a few college games too as well. I would. I mean, they're fun. I'm not a big NASCAR fan, but they're fun to watch live. And the people watching is way out of whack. These people are absolutely crazy. And they're drinking. I'm not a big drinker. I've been drunk in 31 years. I'll have a beer once in a while, pop open a Granny here in town once in a while if I'm in the mood, but just have the desire to drink. I'll have one beer. I'm in Vegas. maybe a beer at a blackjack table. I don't know. A screwdriver. Give me mainly orange juice and a shot of vodka. And I'm not big on that. I'm outgrown the alcohol. It's not a big deal. I'd rather smoke geef and marijuana, I guess. But anyway, so I guess it's a big thing. Tammy is back, right? So they went down to Key West, right? Down the Keys, Florida Keys, to hang out, and they were all upset about that I guess she must have money because he's buying things. He bought a truck and he's bought other things, and I think someone broke that down for me. I listened to that today. Somebody did a video on it. It might have been Darling or something. All the stuff. I mean, I don't, hey, I have a blind trust that I got from my mother and my father, and we deal with my mom's blind trust for a lot of charity work, and I put that money in it, and I live off the interest, and I've known about retirement for many, many years. I don't have to worry. I work because I want to, not because I have to. My dad always told me, if you play your cards right, cowboy, you'll never work a day in your life. He goes, but don't ever. I remember we were in the garage. I was like 22 years old. I stopped by, have a beer with the guy, right? And we're just talking about his retirement. He died a year before retirement. We were just chatting. My dad had money too. I mean, I inherited a lot of money when he died, but he worked the railroad and invested his money, and I bought all his stocks from the railroad, right? But he told me, he goes, we're throwing wood in the fire, right? Smoking a cigar, cheap cigars in the garage, and he looked at me and he goes, don't forget, cowboy, never apologize. It's not a crime to be wealthy. He goes, don't be afraid to you got money to spend it. But he goes, don't ever be ashamed to be wealthy. And he goes, don't let somebody else spend your money. I always hate that when my nephew would do that. We'd go out to eat, and he's now moved down to Texas, and he'd always bitch. He'd expect me to buy him something. It's like, shut your mouth. It's like, don't spend my money, man. It's not, I don't need you to tell me the behavior. Because I have it doesn't mean I gotta spend it. When I play blackjack, I'm $10 tables. Yeah, I could probably pay $50 tables. I'll probably go down the Iowa casino on Black Friday the 29th. Roll on down there and hang out in the outskirts. I'll put a $100 bill down there. We'll play some roulette, and I'll bet a couple of games there on what's it going to be. It's going to be what is it? It's going to be 11, 12, week 13. I think it is, because week 10, 11, 12, 13, week 13. So we'll make some bets for fun down there. But just because you have money, but some people can't handle. I don't know where Timmy's getting his money. If he's getting from Tammy, whatever he's getting, people giving him money. I don't understand this stalking behavior of people following some guy to enough to pull security tapes that are on the internet to see that him and Tammy are. I guess he was drinking. So what? You can be a Christian and drink. There's nothing wrong with drinking and praising the Lord Jesus Christ. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't get it. The people that they're just. I love dick riding. I don't get it, man. These people are just so obsessed with him that whenever he likes, he pumps out a lot of videos every day. Like sometimes 2 to 3 or 4 or 5 a day to make money. It's just nuts. But just like Daily Woo's in Alaska, good for him. I know that what's her name? Troll Patrol. I actually gave a shout out to Wonder Hussy on the end of the audio. I sent an email to her, and I told him we should get her on for an interview. She'd be good to promote her channel, Wonder Hussy. Have her on. She'd be really good for that behavior, right? People give her money. I don't care that she used to be a nude model and she underarms are unshaven. I don't care. She's still a story, but she rambles on. And I told her in the email, I'm glad to see it under 20 minutes. I'm not going to listen to a 30-minute video. Show me something. Look at Carpetbagger for 50 minutes. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry. You could do an audios for an hour because you're listening to something. I listened to what's it did about Aaron Hernandez, Dr. Phil. 45-minute, 50-minute audios, and he did a real good job with the story. He was telling you a story. This is my opinion, but to show me something, I walk around the woods, 11 minutes, 12 minutes, you keep it that. You can watch it. I'm not listening to somebody do me. I've listened to some history stuff when I'm driving, like Vietnam stuff, an hour 15, but it's a video, but I can also listen to the audio. I can listen to that behavior, something about recycling or something. I listen to the whole thing. I can listen when I'm driving because it tells me something. You're going to show me something. I don't need these hour videos that go on and on and on, because they're not going to kick it out. And people are going to watch when they look for something to listen to. They're going to go right past 40 minutes. They'll go right past it. They're going to listen to it. They're not going to listen to it. No way. And there's people on here, Evil Abe, other people, Savage. These people do 3, 4, 5 hour streams on these videos. Long ass streams. 4 or 5 hours, 6 hours. I think people do 8 hour streams. Like, really? 8 hours? I could drive to Chicago and have pizza. But but it's just kind of funny how these haters are just so obsessed. And just what's the one guy? What's his name again? I can't forget his name is Grifter. I'm going to boycott. Yeah, that lasted 2 days. You're not. I mean, you hate watch the guy. And it's just like Debbie Daly was fun to listen to. She was so good at ripping on people. She was so good at it. She was fun. One Angry Jew was a great podcaster. Newsfool, they're all gone now on Spreaker.com. They all kind of went away. And there's 6.5 million things you can listen to right now. And I get it. I don't get what I get anymore. But I still love podcasting. I still like giving my opinion and run around the woods, pretend I'm someplace else, and telling bold-faced lies. It's fun to tell bold-faced lies on YouTube because people see it and they believe it, and they repeat it, and they talk about it, and your channel just grows because they're just too arrogant. But so I guess he went down to. I've been down the Keys. They're nice. I mean, they're expensive. It's fun. I mean, Florida's. I've been down to. We've been down to in his area. That one place down there. We've been down to Treasure Island. We've been down to St. Pete Beach. We're down to Clearwater. It's nice down there. I get it, but I wouldn't live there. There's no way, man. I know it's tax free, but it's just no state tax. But you've got a crazy governor, and it's too damn hot, and the hurricanes can just kick your ass. I mean, I get it, man. If you're an RVer, maybe for like a month or something in January, I'd really go to Tennessee, somewhere in the outskirts, North Carolina, someplace else. I don't even mind Flagstaff, but Arizona, there's not a chance to go to Cortez. Who's that one Anna chick? Her truck broke down. I typed in there. That's why you don't have a diesel. She just can't get fixed anywhere. You don't get those diesels. I'm sorry, man. I'm driving my car, pulling my house, mid-sized puller. Get your F-250 like he has, or something like that, whatever you want, and you pull it. I'm not driving those big suckers. Carolina V has one of those things, and I think that Anna chick has it. I'm not getting a diesel. I'm not doing it. You just can't bring in any swinging dick. They're not easy to fix. Her car broke, their thing, but I'm sorry, I'm pulling a basic trailer. You can get some really easy ones. What's those? They're expensive, like 30 or 40 grand, but they're Airstreams. Those are nice to pull. The other ones here in town, I did one video on those a while ago. I have RV ones coming out here this next couple of days. There was what are those ones called? Scamps are nice. Those are nice to pull. There's other ones on Fakerbook I've been looking at. Those are kind of cool. I'm not drive. If I'm going to drive one of those things, it's not going to be a diesel. But people overfill those things in the first place. That's the problem with these people. But they're all just obsessed with him. It's to me, it just makes me laugh, and it makes me cry, and it makes me scream. It's just so hilarious. Oh, they were drinking. He's a preacher. Like I said, you can drink if you want to drink and be a Christian. I don't care. I mean, I don't get it, man. I laugh and I cry, and I cry and I laugh. I don't get it, man. If he's going to con somebody, let them get conned. If they're that dumb, because people love to get somebody on YouTube. Hey, I gave Wonder Hussy a hat and shirt. That was fun. I gave her some treats. That was fun to do, One day I gave her $5 one day for fun. Doing a live show for fun, but that's the only time I've ever done anything. I think I gave Savage $2 for fun. Give her. We speak. We were friends before, whatever. Not a big deal, but I'm not giving you any of this. I'm not going to give you a lot of money. The Huss did her get together last week out in Topolka, whatever it was. Wait in line, very generous. She said, "What does that mean? Money, 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 money." People love to do it. They won't help on their community, but they'll give money to a YouTuber. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Not a chance. It's just never-ending behavior on here. It's like, if he's going to be able to give this guy money, I guess the free country have had it, but you can. I mean, I believe in a hand up, not a hand out. I mean, I came on YouTube like before to have some fun, and I've never asked for a damn thing. I'm monetized on the Adventure Channel. I don't make any money there. I make more money here on Spreaker.com. I'm making $90 to $100 a month because I'm getting paid from Spotify, and I'm getting some legroom on Spotify, and they pay me. I appreciate that. I noticed that all of a sudden I got bumped, so this month is going to be projecting 105, and I appreciate that. I'll make a little over $1,300 this year on Spreaker.com. I appreciate that. I mean, it's people that realize to be a podcast, you got to keep, I like it was 20 different, more than that, of platforms that I can go up on, and I appreciate it very, very much. But I guess they're drinking down there at Sloppy's down there, and what's his name, put up a picture of them standing on the sidewalk. Blind Views did Ace Frehley. I call him Ace. Looks just like Ace Frehley. Just rolled up probably wet because they're standing there. And Tammy must be money. I don't know what's going on, but it's like, Jesus, really? You're gonna go look up and take your time to look through security footage to look at some grown ass man and grown woman on the street drinking. He's drinking. So what's the big deal? So what? If you want to get slopping drunk, my father believed in God. I mean, he got drunk. I only saw my dad drunk once, one time in his garage. If he's drinking and driving, there's a problem. But I mean, I don't care. I don't people that we're God fearing. They tie one on, behave themselves. It's not a big deal if he's drinking. You can be a Christian and drink. It's like I said, you don't like. I guess something about some shirt or something. I love that phrase. I'm not gay, but $20. You got to have a little. You have to be comfortable with your sexuality to wear that shirt and laugh at it. It's not a big deal. I may not agree with the lifestyle of gay people, but I can respect them as a people. I mean, I have a lot of friends who are gay. I don't care where they put their crank in another man's ass. I could care less. But I just find it hilarious that these people just can't get enough, and they just constantly stalk him, and they hate watch the guy. Because I mean, I just saw a video. I think I didn't even watch it, but Grifter Anonymous was doing something to as well. New York Dan, who seems like a nice man, did a video on him. Okay, and they're all bitching about Tammy. Tammy's the lightning rod, I guess, in this whole thing, and she left. And just like with Daily Woo with Giggles, I guess they broke it off because he was immature, which I'm not surprised. He's in Alaska, and people get all concerned about Giggles and about Daily Woo, and they break down his videos. I get it. I've seen Daily Woo's video. He's like a nice man. It's all about him, and I get it. Carpetbagger, I'm not doing it. That's great. People love to give these people money. They love to give these people money. They love to. For some reason, they just can't get enough of it. They love to give money. I don't get it. But it's a big thing. And then the truck he bought, the F-250, and someone went through all the cars he had bought and everything else. It's like, oh my God. It's like breaking all this stuff down. It's like, do you write all this stuff down? Oh my goodness. But as soon as you show something on YouTube, you have something, people will break it down. People will pick out, look at his fiance. Look at the fiance. Look at how she was. Look what she was doing, right? Talking about some picture that wasn't fixed. She wants Tammy to fix it, because it was straightened out. His Miss Vicky. She called her Vicky Sarasota, what she should be called. I think she personally wants to bone him. I don't know. She's jealous of Tammy, but she's another one. She's the Sarasota Tim police. Same thing with Blind Views and Grifter. These are the police of Sarasota. I mean, if I was him, I don't know why he's striking people. They were talking about that on Troll Patrol. People were trying to strike when it first came out. I don't know what the big deal is. I got people put my in the thumbnail. Go for it, man. If you want to put my name out there, keep me in the algorithm, by all means. I don't care. Steel Toe Tard Show. He could care less. He always comments. He goes, "I love the thanks for the clip." I can follow up on him by listening to clips. Doom and those guys. I mean, he thinks he's getting back to real radio. He does. the imbecile thinks he's okay. I have a better chance than New Real Radio. Speaking of that, iHeartRadio is laying people off. Laid off the K102 music director, which I could do. You know, there's so much you can listen to. I mean, I listened to what's about 5 hours of podcasting today. And when I was driving around, the Aaron Hernandez stuff. That was fun to listen to. He did a great job. I listen to 93X in the morning, but there's a lot of good podcasts you can listen to on YouTube and get information. You know, I guess. But I'm not going to sit there and waste good suffering and listen to this guy, this idiot, Sarasota Tim. You know, and if he's conning people, that's the way it is, man. They're dumb to get conned. I don't get it, you know. I don't understand it. You know, why you would give this guy money and these people just cannot handle it. And to go look for footage on the internet to see who's down there, it just blows me away. It just, it befuddles me that you put that. It shows your obsession. It shows your obsession. Blind views. I mean, I don't mind my blind views. He's very good at what he does, but he's Ace Frehley, man. That's what he is. But it's just like, Jesus, man. What's wrong with you? I mean, what is wrong with you? I mean, obsession. So I don't know if these people are jealous or what. I don't know. But it's just for some reason, the Vicky, what's her name? Is the Vicky Geegan one here? She's always making comments down below. So let me see if I'm on her playlist here. A lot of it's I'm not on your playlist. What the hell's wrong with you? Eviction homeless, 3 videos. But let me go over here. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Let me go over here. Oh yeah, dark. And Vicky always makes comments down below. I appreciate it. So I don't know. Sometimes I wonder, man. I really, really wonder what the hell is going on. But so anyway, hey, I'm not the first time I've ever been questioned of my sanity, right? On this video, to be a YouTuber, have some fun. You got to be crazy. A good songwriter smokes marijuana. So some guy out there, he or she, some troll. Let me get my glasses on here before I start reading this so I don't look like the idiot they're already ready. Has making comments down. Great Thomas 2448. Hey bud, I'm posting, not a troll. Not to be mean, I don't know you. Just okay, you don't know me. Just let me know how to get help. Good luck. Borderline personality disorder is mental health conditions as long-term patterns of unstable and explosive emotions. I'm just proving a point here that it's just when you do something that's weird, out of the ordinary, people get very, very upset. And hey, my mother told me when I did I did drama class. She goes, that made you crazy. Hey, I may be crazy. I don't want to have your baby. Okay, you have to have somewhat of controlled mental illness. I'm mentally crazy, but I know what the hell I'm doing. So it's just hilarious. So let me see here now. What causes borderline personality? Borderline personality causes are unknown. Genetic, family, and social factors were thought to play roles. My dad's grandma was a little kind of bipolar because my dad would tell her to be quiet or something because and my sister was borderline crazy. She died 888. She was nuts. But no. Let me see. These internet experiences result in impulsive actions, self-images, and chaotic relationships with other people. I don't have any chaotic. Okay. Social factors, genetics, risk factors, BDB include abandonment of childhood. I've never been abandoned. I've had a good childhood. I did. I mean, I was perfect, but I'm never abandoned. She's never left me anywhere, so I'm fine, man. I'm a grown-ass man. So, disruptive family life. Nope, we had a good family. Mom had money, but we worked for our supper, and they saved their money, and we didn't travel a lot, but we lived in a nice house, 2 houses down where I live in, and lived well. And we played. We never went without. We never lived above the means. When they both died, I inherited a lot of their money, which would piss me off. But no, I've never. No, we had a very, very good. We had a great neighborhood living right now. I'm on the fifth. I think I've been here 20-some years. All the other people have died, so it's a great neighborhood. We're on a dead end here. I call it a gated community. So we had a great child. There's a house down the other side over there. A lady with her 3 daughters. About 6 years ago, she bought that house, and I was so happy for her. I said, "You got a great neighborhood," because we're right down Shady Oak Lake. So I was happy to see her on the trail. The kids and girls tonight, I think 14 and 11 and 9. But I said, good to see them, a family, get the house, because it was really good. It's really great for the schools are here, so it was really good to see that house go to somebody. And I see all the time. She goes, "I just love living here." I go, "Yeah, you're on your poor side of Minnetonka." I said, "Good for you." Really nice lady. Poor communications in the family. That can be at times with my brother bitch. We do get together. He drives, and my sister can be a piece of work. But no, not really. We talk. She was melting down about Trump. No, we had good communication. We talk. We need to talk. There was never any backbiting. So I don't know. It was, plastic. I mean, not always perfect, but not far from being. My brother's dead, so is my sister. But I don't know. But that's fine. I don't know. Not a big deal. Poor communication, sexual, physical, emotional abuse. No, never. Not that I can remember, not that I know of, unless I passed out. My dad was like kind of person to, make sure you're accountable for yourself. You make good choices in life, right? If he had to tell us we did something wrong, you knew it, man. But no, I was never abused by my mom and dad. He got a spanking, but you held accountable for your poor choices in life. I don't want with poor people, so sorry about that. No, never. I mean, the wife can get pissed, and she can get pissed, and I guess at my other job, I can get emotionally abused by people on my phone all the time. One guy at work turned on his radio, and he asked me on Saturday, "Anybody can hear me?" And I go, "Yeah, you sound like a rock star." "What's that supposed to mean?" And he was all pissed off. He's like 65 years old. He got all mad. He was like, "Whoa, man." I said, "It means I can hear you." What's that supposed to mean? I mean, he was like, that guy is mentally unstable. He is. I'm mental, but I'm stable. Let's put it that way. Hospitalization of patients. I don't think they'd allow me in a hospital. They're like, "Get the hell out of here." Signs and symptoms of borderline personality disorder. A person with PBD often uncertain about their own identity. No, I know who I am. I do Bill Clinton, man. Yahoo! I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. Yahoo! And Johnny J. Utah from the Bay Area, man. I guess I could be Johnny J. and walk around. "Hey guys, what's going on, man? Hey," answer the phone. "It's Johnny J. It's J. What's on your mind, dudes? I'm Johnny J. today, man. Man, bad." I guess I go through all my voices in my head. This is hilarious. This is a long-ass rambling thing on here. Signs, let me see, about their result, interest of values can change rapidly. I have good values, trust me, I have good values. I have very good values. I know wrong and right. I don't hurt people, male or female, when I'm alone, or so I don't do that kind of behavior. I looked at Oak Ridge Hunting Club. I looked out for all the young caddies. Even when I reffed hockey, I was always a role model and a protector. And if there was any fight, hey, come on, guys, whatever. When you're a chaperone, we'd all go to the Vikings game. This was way back in the gang of 10 owned them. We got free tickets. He had 10 of them. We all sat together. I never smoked from the kids and that kind of behavior. So, no, I have values. I know what's right or wrong. I've never hurt a child in my life. But we're Boy Scouts. I said, Caddy Oak Ridge. I've always said, when I caddied Oak Ridge Hunting Club, I told my nephew before I left for Texas, we told his son, who was I think 10 at the time, if I said we had so much fun at that caddy shack, and he goes, if it was illegal, we'd all been arrested. I go, absolutely. I had a fun time coaching hockey too as well, so I loved hockey. Change back. No. They tend to view things in terms of extremes, such as either all good or all bad. I'm a pretty even keel guy. I can give anybody one chance. I can look at something glass is half full. I call a spade a spade. I'll die on my feet before I live at my knees. Period. I will. I mean, if I see something, I don't like it. But I don't. I'm pretty much an easygoing guy. I'm not going to sit there and get all upset and frightened about it. I mean, let's see. Let's go inner. What's inner light here? No, I don't want that one. How about healing? Let's see. Classical. But no, I don't. I mean, I just find it hilarious that for some reason they think that I'm crazy. You don't have your babies, right? I just hilarious. And you say, "Hang on, done you here? Oh, tonight, Stormy Daniels. Well, and I mean tonight. I never saw any of her work before. This all happened with the Hunch. She's in Illinois. She'd be fun to have on a podcast. She'd be fun to do a movie with. Have no clothes coming off. She'd be a great heroine, like a good movie, like just Stormy, Captain Stormy or something. She's like a detective or something. It'd be great as hell. Only a few hours until showtime. 1 hour. Stormy Daniels. Call the show. Call the show. Call the show. She'd be great to have on the show. Call the show. Call the show. Call the podcast. Call the show. Call the show. Podcast someday, kiddo. There you go. Should be cool to have on. Yeah, she's a hottie. Last time in Chicago, final, let's get weird. Yeah, she was hottie. I always liked her. She's just, I mean, with the Hunch, got all mad, at her, and I was like, that's the way she goes. You want to bang her? I'd be proud to bang her. What the hell, right? But let me get back to that. I was just kind of looking at that. I came across my tweet or twat or twat. I follow her all the time, so I was retweet some of her stuff. So, anyways, their views of other people can change quickly. For example, a person who is looked up to one maybe look down on the next day. Now, only look down on a person if they did something that I would like hurt a child, hurt a woman or something. Then I would cut them off. Period. I mean, that's the only way I've had people do stupid stuff. If someone would hurt a child or a woman or something that would not my values, wouldn't like it. Never liked the Hunch the first day we were in president for you. I'd only look down on somebody if they broke my trust. I wouldn't just all of a sudden, well, today, man, that's mental illness, right? This is really because I'm being creative. Then suddenly shifting feelings and often led to intense, unstable relationships. Well, I'm always unstable. I'm not trolling. I'm trying to help you. This is another one here. Another same thing again. I did a quick look at your interpretive channel. Lots of pictures of food, and you eating food. You walk around the wood, mumbling and smoking cheap cigars. A short video with you and my fat middle-aged paws all over your younger women. Yeah, it's really fascinating. A visual experience devoid of content. However, who's a creepy vibe? How's it creepy when you're just having fun? I mean, I have kids on you or something. God, it's like Jesus Christ. It's funny. I know exactly who you are. I know you for centuries. Me, if you care to know. Sam, no, I don't care. Sam, I'm retired law enforcement and legal background. Yeah, allegedly. Still have an office in Coral Gables. That's a cesspool of a town. Residents in Los Angeles area of Fort Lauderdale cesspool. We stayed there we went there for a cruise. It's a cesspool of a town. Cocaine City, Fort Idiot. Not a chance. If you're ever down with me, I can guide you from fine establishments, help you purchase a quality cigar if you enjoy your young babes. I'm a married man, but it's nothing I'm looking at, and you could never actually date well. There are some excellent gentleman clubs in the area. I don't go to strip clubs, sorry. I will, of course, run a quick background check. Make sure you warrants out for you. I don't have any warrants. Oh, God, thanks. Call the show. Thanks. I am live. Call the show. Here we go. Perfect. Oh, that's just hilarious. This guy's just a troll because he doesn't have any content. He's just out trolling. Greg Thomas, his name is. That's hilarious. That's just absolutely hilarious. He joined in 2022. Doesn't have anything, man. Dude, call the show. You've got to be crazy. You have to have some kind of out there bizarre behavior because it's the way it is, man. You have to be creative to be on this video platform. See, when I am walking around, smoking cigars, talking, dick riding, people just can't handle it. They cannot handle that, I'm having some fun. I just don't know how to handle that behavior. And I just, it makes me laugh. It makes me giggle. And it makes me cackle. But, oh, my word. Let's see if Sweet Melissa is in the building. I feel like I'm half stoned. I hope he does do the video. I hope he does. Let me see. What was I going to do here? I'm going to call. Sweet Melissa. Sweet. I haven't got my lawnmower back yet either. Bastards. Let's see if she's available. I haven't spoke to her in a while.
Hey.
Thanks for calling in Fear Monger Radio. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I mean, I thought maybe you escaped to Canada and left because of the hunch one.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I thought maybe you told your hubby and your grandchildren and packed up your little bag and took a VW and said, I'm heading to the border. Where you went? Told you, kissed your hubby, divorce decreed him, and said, I'm out of here, and left,
I can't do it. How about you? Would you leave this country?
No, I love it too much. I'm not gonna. It's not worth it. I mean, it's way she worked. When I woke up on the 6th day, I went to bed and I go, I think he's gonna win because we started turning red, right? And I go, and when he won in 2016, I got up the next morning. I go, crap, and she laughed, and I did the same thing in the morning. I go, well, guess what? The hunch is back, You know what I saw? That someone said Biden should resign and let her be the 47th for the next 2 months. That'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious, because that'd be epic, because that would take away being the 47th. So he would resign, then she'd step in and be the 47th for 2 or 3 months. That would be absolutely hilarious. That would be funny.
It would be kind of funny.
It was hilarious.
I don't know. What are we going to do?
It
is what it is.
Well, I guess it's down in Mar-a-Lago right now. I guess it's like, what's his name? Is down there ever since he won. He's been down there for a whole week now. Almost. Elon Musk is down there.
Oh.
He's been down there because people are going. They have that woman is his chief of staff who's pretty well. Is smart and is going to keep away all the weirdos out of the way. He's smart and realize that, but she's his chief of staff, and I saw her. So we'll see what happens with all that behavior. He's going to get all his friends and day one what he's going to do and all his behavior, and people just freaking out. I was listening to Carolyn RV the way I see it, and she was like fear mongering that let's say you're 30 years old and you're going to go from state to state, you're pregnant, they'd stop you and check you. Like, come on. I mean, come on. Let's. I get it, Carol. I get it, Carolyn. You don't like the hunch, and you're a liberal. Let's not fearmonger people that all of a sudden you're going to be state to state. They're going to start checking, stock up on birth control. So you stock up on condoms or something. She was like, I'm like, oh my God.
Stupid.
It's like, I get it. I don't think I either. Neither do you, but it's like, Jesus Christ, man. It's like, let people just screaming on the internet, just a fake. I mean, my sister was off the deep end. I'm like, calm down, man. Calm down.
What are we going to do?
Nothing. Just hang out 4 years and see what happens. We handle them first.
That will be the last time he ever is president, isn't it?
What?
That will be the last time he can ever be president.
Yeah. And, it's just... People are just so. There were some African Americans who were just screaming out top of her dung, and people clipped that. She said, "No!" I remember when he won 2016. There was people. This white chick, she's got glasses. They've seen her in many thumbnails on her knees, screaming as loud as she can when I'm like, oh my God! It's just people were crying. Who's that one chick? I saw her. She was clipped. What's the one that Savage was always after, the blonde who was over the top girl.
Truthfully
Trish did a video. This is why I remember someone clipped her and she was crying, and then she's faking, but she's crying. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Someone clipped her in a couple videos way back so she was crying. It's like, be quiet, but
get over it.
I mean, I should have burned down my company when I got there, Just in the God dang it.
You know, it was another day. People went to work.
I went to work.
People lived their life.
Yeah, I went to work. I got up, went to work. Worked with a guy who was kind of bummed about it. He was actually a Republican. He goes, I voted for forked tongue. He just can't be president. He goes, I totally agree. He goes, he thinks someone's going to take him out. He thinks someone's going to take him out. He thinks
no.
He did no. He just might. He goes. I said, we'll see what happens, man. Who knows? I hope not. But it's like it's just.
Yeah.
But
they were saying there was some Iranian plot.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly. Mm-hmm. I wasn't surprised.
Right. Yeah,
I figured it was going to happen.
Yeah, well,
right?
he did a lot of fear-mongering, which I heard many, many times. People talk about fear-mongering. Yeah. They're fear-mongering. Yeah, I think there's a podcast called Fear-Mongering Radio. And they're using the word speculation, and I'm like, thank you very much. He kept saying that all the time, too, as well. They kept saying fear-mongering. I'm like, thank you. But there was a lot of fear-mongering on his side. His speeches were epic, and he's going to deport all these people. You know, how are you going to do that? Are you going to go from house to house? I mean, come on, man.
I know. Remember they were getting people on buses, though?
Oh, yeah.
Is it at Martha's Vineyard? And,
yeah, they were just they were sending them up in Florida, and they were just sending them up and dropping them in New York and stuff. Which is that's like someone said that's trafficking in people. That's trafficking. That's trafficking in people by putting them on a bus and sending them to New York and drop them. That's trafficking. I'm sorry. It's no different than me trafficking in young children or something across the border. It's no different. What's the difference? You're sending somebody in a bus saying, hey, guess what? You're to go somewhere. The Germans did that stuff. Hey, Jews, we're going to take you someplace nice, and you put all your bags over here. We'll give them at the end. Well, guess what happened? They put them, they gassed them, same thing. But they did that. They were sending them everywhere. They were sending them all the strongholds. That's what they did, bus after bus. That's human trafficking. That's what it was. It's just.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Right?
If Democrats were doing that, they'd be lynched in the street.
Yeah.
I've been dick riding this guy, Sarasota Tim.
Yeah.
That guy, the hate watching was worse than Fat Boy, but Fat Boy was fun to hate watch. Where these people, you type in his name. I did some videos pretending I was down in Sarasota, and I did something. I pretended I was down in, people believed me, and that I was down in Sarasota. That was a stalk. My picture, my shirt that said Fearmongering Radio was on someone's thumbnail, and they believed I was down in Sarasota, which you could pretty much tell was Minnesota. I mean, the leaves and wherever else. But I'm proving a point. You believe it. You see it. You believe it. And I'm just dick riding the haters. One guy wrote on here that. I'm mentally, I'm an idiot, but he's trying to say that I was, what did he say here? I have a borderline personal disorder. Do you think I have a borderline?
Really?
Yeah. Went through all these things: risk factors, abandonment in childhood or adolescence, disruptive family life, poor communication within the family, sexual, physical, emotional abuse.
So we've got an internet psychiatrist.
Oh my God! Because he goes that my videos are you got to be creative on YouTube. Yeah, I can be. I like to have some fun. I don't steal people's content. I make fun of people. I don't like some people like blind views. If these people, you type in his name, it comes up. There's one guy who was about dry bagging, which he likes to do. This Tammy chick got. So he went down to the Keys, right, with this chick. Her name is Tammy. It's like, let's say me and you were dating, and you kind of get out of the picture. So they actually the Sloppies. It's a restaurant. They actually went on the internet to look for their security camera to find him and Tammy standing on the side of the street. I'm like, really? To show that? Wow. Really? Isn't that a little obsessive? There's a little to go look at. Oh my God! I just love dick riding people. They're just insane. I mean, they're absolutely insane. These about Miss Vicky is probably your age or whatever, and she drives in her car, and I said before, we got to get her a wedding dress. I mean, say yes to the dress, because she did a video in her car, and it was I guess he did a video, because people pick out videos, like when I first started videoing, and in the back was a sewing machine in my back, an old sewing machine, and Haggy Rants couldn't handle that. Neither could Green Dream. They couldn't handle that. And so she does a video that, Tammy, please fix the picture because it was crooked. Really? I mean, it's just the obsession of these people. It's absolutely hilarious.
It is.
It just makes me just like Troll Patrol and the other people. It's just I get
election day.
What?
I on election day.
Yeah.
I went and checked out Grizz's channel.
Right.
And he has said nothing since September.
Yeah, I know something's going on there.
What the heck? I figured he would have been on. Thinking that his life was going to change. He'd have more money, more food, better home.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know. Maybe he's in the hospital. Maybe he's dead. They want to tell us. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, he's a lot like a lot of some of these podcasts that quit podcasting, and Debbie did the same thing. It's all about listens. I get my views. Yeah. I get it, man. Yeah. It's some people just don't do it unless they're getting a lot of views. Because here on Spreaker.com, you no longer will be live. You'll just be recording, which, I don't have anybody that comes in and listens live unless it's Dave stalking me. But other than that, it's like, I get it. I don't care, but that's going to really hurt because people's expectation is live views. So, people like to talk to their viewers, you know what I'm saying, while they're doing a live stream. So it's going to be interesting at the first. I don't know why they're doing that, because then you're not going to get any new people because people like to, talk to their viewers, I guess. And,
exactly.
That's where it's all. Yeah. Carpetbagger does a live stream. He only speaks if you put money in there. So he'll just sit there and stare at the chat room, and when you put money in, then he responds. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Troll Patrol picked up my phrase. I called Jenny Penny the housekeeper. So they're calling her the housekeeper now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because that's what she is. Because that's how long is that going to last for? Because she moved from New York to North Carolina, while he drives around the country and takes care of the house. He only went back because of the hurricane. Other than that, he doesn't care. He drives all over town. And he do these 50 to 60-minute vlogs. No one's going to watch those. Those are far too long.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. But it better be good, right?
Oh, God, yeah. The hustlers finally realized 20 minutes. She actually said it in a video. I actually saw that in a video. I watched one of her videos, and she said she had found a house, and she goes, I've been told by people that I should keep her under 20 minutes. Yeah, I've been telling her that for the longest time. If you want to get pushed out, you're going to have to get under 20. She did like a meet and greet last week out in California for this town. People waited 8 hours. But you know what she said? People were generous. So meaning people gave her gifts and gave her what? Gave her money. But I guess if I'm going to give that woman money, I'll give her the cash in hand. I'm not giving it through anything else like YouTube if you're doing a live streaming, because they don't get the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But she did a get together. They have every year they have one that's being fall. It's kind of cool. It's for on her behalf. I gave $300 to the. They have like a thing for their. They're raising money for their fire department there. So it's kind of it's kind of cool. I get she does that, and all the YouTubers go there. Wandering Gypsy goes there, and she goes there, and the one guy, the Taboka Kamine, he's pretty cool. Got to go see his mine. He owns a mine. He'd be fun to go see, But she was bitching one day on a video because people come by her house. Well, I told you before, don't put your address in there, girl. People come by your house. And there was some other YouTuber that was bitching. I heard Troll Patrol, the guy is going to just do reactions because he showed too much stuff, and his ad people come by his house. Well, if you're going to do that kind of behavior, people get too obsessed with where you live, and they come by your house because YouTube, some people get overly emotional with these creators on here, just like with Sarasota Tim. He does like 4 to 5 videos a day, going to Walmart, leaving Walmart, whatever. I'm like, I've seen 2 of his videos. It's like, if you're going to get conned by this guy, that's your own damn fault. Would you not agree?
Yeah.
You know the whole thing is now, buy me a cup of coffee. Buy me a cup. Yeah, okay.
That's been around.
Yeah, that's a big thing now. I'll buy you a cup of coffee. Here's your coffee.
G Mangoes used to do that.
What's he doing? Is he still alive?
I guess he's in some sort of a rehab setting.
Okay.
Just not well. Not a drug rehab, a physical rehab. I don't know.
What's Evil Anus doing these days?
No idea. I have recently, and anybody that wants to listen to this, nobody will, but me, I've really gotten into TikTok.
I told you.
I never thought I would.
I told you, it's so much fun because there's a lot of creative people on there, and it's really funny. There's some good stuff on there. They'll give you like 8-minute videos, and there's one lady on there who I told her she had a podcast, and she broke down Donald Trump one time. Very good young lady. She does like 8-9. There's a couple women on there that do really good work. I mean, they get in the camera and they talk, and they're very good at what they do. I mean, they're very good. There are some.
It, to me, has gotten really stale.
Yeah, it is. It's gotten real stale because they bought into this stupid live streaming, which get people. Okay, there's a few people like, okay, if it is the Wonder Hussy, even if it's keeping on the camera, people making videos, taking time out of the day to make a video. I don't care if it's me, whoever the hell it is. The going down the road of live streaming has really brought down YouTube in my mind. It's really brought down YouTube. If you look at the stalker, Dave's fiance, him on there bitching more about people. You look at Turtle Boy. Mm-hmm. It's what he's using this website to harass people. You know,
absolutely.
And I don't understand why
I'm so over hearing about that effing Karen Reed crap. I'm so over that.
Is he still on that or what?
Oh God, yeah. They did some interview with Vanity Fair or something, and I'm like, you know what, buddy? It's just if she really did murder him, intentionally, unintentionally, and she's the one that's going to have to walk herself to the gates of hell,
right?
Pearly Gates, right?
Right. Oh, absolutely. No, I totally understand.
You know, it's like I don't like him, not one bit.
Well, he likes to use this website.
Yeah.
To terrorize people, and someday somebody's going to he's gonna the wrong person. You could sue YouTube by saying, listen, you let this guy constantly, harass people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He could be held liable because I told this to Chris Ranson years and years ago. This was going to happen when they started live streaming, and especially on Facebook. Look at me, man. Look at me. Watch me do this. Let me have sex with somebody.
Instagram is another one.
Yep. Yeah, people love the live stream on there, and I love the influencers. What the hell? What are you influencing for?
I know.
How you don't influence me? I mean, I love that. I'm an influencer. Influencing what?
An influencer. Yeah.
Go on a job site and watch somebody work. That's an influencer. Who works for a living? Yeah. Go to a job and where someone works. That's an influencer, not somebody on the internet eating at a place and being paid.
I keep seeing like memes of Dave 25. They're
I didn't speak to him since he hasn't spoke to me in 2 days. I don't know what's going on with his young ass.
Wow. Usually he's having sex with some tranny.
He's just a piece of work. He's just a piece. I feel sorry for his grandma. I feel sorry for his grandma. Living in the basement of his grandma's house. His own mother refuses to talk to him. His own mother does. His own mother refuses to talk to him.
She's changed. I mean, you and I have known of Dave. You certainly know him a lot better than me for years. Yeah. This is a different person.
Yeah, when you smoke marijuana like he does, that mind altering, that marijuana has gotten to rotted his brain.
Yes,
rotted his brain.
I listened to a live stream. I'm not going to say whose. But I will let you know that you have not died in certain people's minds.
What do you mean?
Do you remember Dan the Experience?
Yes.
He was talking about you like it was, 2010.
What did he say?
Oh my God, the old stuff. The stroke, and he had a picture. His icon was you.
Yeah.
In the live stream.
Nice.
And I'm like, really?
Yeah, so how long did he bitch about me for?
Oh my God, it was on and off.
But
he kept his picture up of you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. He's just giving me. Yeah, see, I used to make fun of him all the time because he was a Haggy Pemberley.
He was still around.
Why? Because who did he do with? Did he do with Kruger? did he do with Kruger?
I think.
Okay, because I think Kruger's still alive. I have no idea. Well, I appreciate him bitching about me. I appreciate it. He must be listening.
Yeah. They don't seem to be into that old stuff. They've kind of moved on. But it's amazing the people that have. And I know I bring Grizz up, but boy, did we laugh about him.
Oh, yeah.
He was fun.
Yeah, he was fun.
I'm not the only one, but I'm thinking.
Well, you should send me the link on the text, and if it's still out there, it'd be interesting to listen to it.
Yeah, I was like, but nobody was like really interested in it.
Right. Yeah, because they don't.
Just him.
I'm old. I'm old. How long would he do this?
No, I don't know. It was on. It was a live stream, so it was like kind of on and off a few times.
Okay.
And I'm like, really?
I wonder how that triggered. I wonder how that triggered.
I don't know. It's stuck in the past. Haggy Rants is gone. It's all over.
See, what I do is I always do a Haggy Rants voice. That probably triggers them because I do a Haggy. Because I do the Haggy family once in a while and screw around. So I make fun of the Haggy family because these are grown-ass men that were in love with Haggy Rants. They loved him. And it's like, really? I mean, that's what made me laugh is all these people were part of the Haggy family. And that's when Green Dream got there and the Channel 1 got there. When Green Dream got there, that's why Green Dream was pissed. There was no money. There was no money. It's like saying, I'll pay you to come on my live stream, but I'm not making any money. You get here and go, you little liar, Yeah. So that's what happened. Yeah. That's what Green Dream. He went there and was like, okay, where's my money? And there was no money. And I appreciate him, Daniel. I call him Daniel the Inexperienced. Yeah. He's done a few rips before. I appreciate him. He's
alive and well. I recognized his voice.
Yeah. Well, good for him.
And I saw the picture and I thought, are you kidding me?
Good for him. Really? Good for him. I'm glad that I'm still in his thoughts and dreams.
You are.
Good for him.
Yeah, you are.
I live in a lot of people's heads, and I appreciate that, rent free, and I appreciate that because I never cared about Haggy Rants. I didn't care. I never understood why the Haggy family.
Yeah.
I am just.
There's a lot of people that were involved with the Haggy family.
Oh God, yeah. All Kruger, Green Dream, all of them were.
And all of that.
So that's good. I'm good that he's probably seen my Haggy. He's probably heard my Haggy Rants audios and probably triggered him. So that probably came up and he's heard me talk. So that probably triggered his past because.
It's pretty funny.
Well, that's good. I really, really appreciate it. But
you're alive and well in their minds or his mind, and
good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that.
I knew you'd appreciate it.
I always appreciate it. Just like once in a while. What's her name? We'll make a we'll make a what's her name? What's her name? We'll Tina.
Oh, God. Oh. If they had smell-o-vision through YouTube, she'd shut it down.
Oh, yeah.
If you could smell that woman through the camera.
Oh, yeah, she's just...
Oh.
I see. It's pretty funny with... keep behind the camera right now. I look at it right now with Tina, front page, only 57,000 views, and she has My Sister Hates Tina. That only has 75,000. What does that tell you?
No, it tells you a lot.
It's too bad. It's gone. His channel is dead. I'm not saying it's great, but you show it. I mean, again, I would love to tell the guy, if you want to have a good channel, title, Kid Behind the Camera Builds a Fire. Something you would actually do that's real. And say, Kid Behind the Camera goes camping, something funny, you might get more views. But when you're bringing Tina in there, who's a loudmouth, you're wasting good suffering. You just are. Oh, God.
It's not funny. It's just gross.
Yeah.
Ugh. And everything's a skit. They're playing a skit.
Oh, yeah.
And Tina's...
Oh, yeah. And plus her, like I said, whenever her hair goes blonde or she takes a shower... Then there's whole different kettle of fish. Then you can tell something's coming because he gives her money. To her, $500 is a lot of money. That's drinking money. That's enough to give her. Again, I could give her $300 and she'd come on my show because that's a lot of money for her.
Yeah.
But
she was around. She made some kind of. I'm only good for about 5 minutes of hearing her yelling and. Ugh. Yeah, she's gross.
She'll die of diabetes because she had one leg cut off already. She'll have another one. That's the first thing happened.
Really, I don't know what she eats. peanut butter cups and drinks Cokes and
Yeah, that's what happens because it starts with your feet because it starts to lop it off. That's what happens. My friend of mine, Kevin Sherman, his dad lost both his legs. That's what happens. I have type 2 diabetes. You can live with it, but if you don't follow directions, the blood flow stops. They start lopping off legs. That's the first thing starts: legs, ankles, knees. She'll lose if she keeps going. She'll lose another leg. She will. They'll start lopping her off. She will be in a wheelchair if she doesn't behave.
I think she thinks that she's taking these apple cider vinegar gummies that it's going to just melt weight off of her. It doesn't work that way. You don't eat candies and lay in your bed. Oh God, in the bed.
Oh God, no.
Oh God, the bed.
I'm shocked. Daniel, inexperienced, didn't tag me in it. I'm shocked.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed in him, man. I want to listen. God, I'd love to comment down below. Thanks.
Wow.
If you can find it, send it to me in a text. I'd love comment down below. Thanks for keeping me alive. I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate he talks about me. So it must have triggered him because I've done the Haggy rant stuff. He probably sees that and then it triggered him that he's pissed that I'm making fun of his heroes. So I don't know.
Are they still? Does he still love him?
Oh God, they all do. They all love Haggy rants. They think he's the greatest thing in the world. These are grown ass white folk that they were so involved with him on YouTube because it was kid behind the camera and Tina, all that behavior led to him. And these are dumbass white boys that didn't have any. Their whole life was YouTube, and they became part of something. You're part of something. You're part of a group. I have board members, but this was part of a family. Look at Bobby Olmsted. He was overly crying about not being. Look at the stalker crying that he couldn't be on the show. Remember, these people got overly in love.
And Edward was in.
Yeah, Edward, same thing. For some reason, he'd be part of that family. It's just these are grown ass white folk. That I don't want to hear about community. It's called like-minded people. It's like a message board. It's not a community. It's like-minded people that like this kind of behavior. It's not a community. I know people like to use that word. It's called like-minded. I've been on many message boards. Like-minded people. If it's hard, that's what because you have like-minded people. Like when I'm on Facebook, there are a lot of podcasters out there that want to ask, how they piss them about views or something. It's like there's 6.5 million things listened to. I was up on Blog Talk the other day on Friday afternoon. Between 5 and 6, there was 3 shows going on. 3 shows. Yeah. 3.
That place is on life support.
I don't understand how they're still around. I don't understand how they're still around. I remember the old days. It was fun. A lot of good shows were on there. A ton of good shows.
It's not. It's shit. Excuse my language, but it is crap. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I didn't mean to.
No, I don't care.
No good.
It's not a big deal.
Good. No, it's terrible.
Yeah, I know. I think we missed Fat Boy. Fat Boy was fun to have Melt yell and holler.
Yeah, made it fun.
But if you get a chance, you gotta type it. Troll Patrol is really good. If you get a chance, you want to listen to some rip on people like Daily Woo. It's such a good. It's a guy does it in a computer voice, and it's so good because he rips on Daily Woo, and it's pretty funny because he's in Alaska now, and just how. He's like me, point and shoot, but it's pretty funny. And then the carpetbagger, they'll kind of rip on people. It's pretty funny. These YouTubers that are just. They're not leaving YouTube till they die. Just like Camo and Dave left YouTube because he died. That's the only way they leave YouTube is they die.
That's terrible.
I'm dead serious. When he died, guess what? Camo Dave died because when he left YouTube, whenever a YouTuber or a TikToker dies, that's one less person I got to worry about. I know it's Heartless or some other RVer that died or something. Okay, he died. He left YouTube. It's one thing. The way it goes. Hobo Shoestring. He died. Left YouTube. Cartbagger gets killed in a car accident. The same thing with, God forbid, the Wonder Hussy or something happens and she gets in a bad accident. She's not leaving YouTube unless it's a YouTuber who sees operations. Right? YouTube's fun for me. I like doing every day. I do a video. Something comes out, whatever it is. I didn't come out to make money. I get it. It's like to make money. I work at my job. I make money with my uncle and other such things. People just cup of coffee. If your content can't carry you, then don't bother. Just like Sidetrack Adventures, he's out there in West Coast doing a really good job. He does once a week videos. He has 200,000 subs, gets 100,000 views. What does that tell you? He's a growing channel.
Yeah.
There's too many good people. We've talked before. Plenty of people that make good content. You don't mean to listen to these other idiots who just live stream for 6 hours at a time. That's insane, man. That's insane.
It is insane.
I can go. I can drive to Chicago.
I think that they're fighting with White Tupac. My God, I didn't think he was around anymore.
That guy belongs in jail too, as well. Another guy that.
I didn't think he was around, but he's around.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. The stalker's still around, still loving Dave, and whatever he's doing, I get tagged all the time. I don't care about your behaviors. I could care less.
Yeah. It's like, wow. It never changes.
No, never.
Let me grab my charger.
Right. So you finally got the charger? Are you there?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Well, anything else that you want to talk about?
No. Not really. It's been a long. I feel like it's been a long week, but it's only Monday.
It's only Monday.
It's only Monday.
How's the grandchildren these days? Are they working?
Excellent. School. Going to school. Keep them busy.
Well, that's cool. How's the weather out there?
It's been mild. We had a couple days last week that were like
we had snow on Halloween. Other than that, it's been.
I wondered if you had snow.
We had snow and it went away. It was only a day and a half. So
was it New Mexico that had like a blizzard or?
Yeah, we had some fires up north by you. Didn't you have some fires up there?
Yeah. Our fire risk is really high.
Right.
Yeah, really high.
All right, well, young lady, I'm going to.
Have a great night.
We got baked potatoes tonight. I appreciate you calling into the show. I appreciate it. All right, there she goes. Sweet Melissa, a board member of Speculation Sports. Presentation of Speculation Sports. I did not have sexual relations with that one, Mr. Lewinsky. Like I said, it's Veterans Day. We appreciate all the military men of the armed forces. The men and women in blue don't like a cop, call a crackhead, okay? But God bless working class. But all the wars they fought, we appreciate the Air Force, the Army, the Marines, the Navy, the Merchant, NASCAR, Coast Guard uniform. Thank you so much. Like I said, balls the size of oak trees. And again, I'll say it, working class. Thank you so much for the service. It's fine country. You guys are out there. Men and women blue. Everybody out there, first responders, 9/11 victims out there. Don't need blood for love out there. You are your choices in life. Your choices. If you run with poor people, you're going to be poor. Okay, all right. That's all there is to it. Or bad people. Put a condom on, birth control, condoms, whatever. Prevent AIDS and herpes and gonorrhea and needle in the penis. Okay. That's all we're asking. Please prevent. Sick and tired of it. And don't drink and drive. Please call someone or you will murder somebody. But yes, fear-mongering radio is in the books. We'll keep watching the haters. Make sure all you guys have a good time and chasing Sarasota Tim throughout YouTube. Pissing and moaning. Whining, all you grifters and all you guys out there, Miss Vicky and Blind Views and what's his name, Carl's out there, and all these Blue Man Dan and New York Dan. Keep the good work. Keep me informed so I know what's going on in Sarasota. The haters out there hate watching Sarasota. Just keep letting them hate on you. Keep letting them do it. They're just building your channel for you. Wish you guys all the best in the world. Have a good week. God bless America, and the hunch is in office, and we'll see what happens in 2024. 2028, be here before you know it. See what happens. Who will vie for the 48th? Maybe the freak show from the Ohio. Mr. Vance. Anyways, I appreciate everybody out there, man. Yahoo, you're mentally unstable, man. Yahoo, because I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. Yahoo. Oh, but I hope all is well out there. And we'll see you when we see you. We'll hear when you hear you. If you're Mongering Radio, commercial, music-free, sponsor-free podcasting, buy me a cup of coffee is very simple. You share it, like it, dislike it. Make a comment. Yes, this is your crazy little bastard. Me, cow shit, cow pie. Peace in the Middle East. See buddy all later. Poor side of Minnetonka, Sarasota Lake. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out.